Red One feels like a bit of an awkward teenager who isn't quite certain what or who they are, and as a result are going through a bit of an unfortunate phase. On the one hand, being a Christmas film about Father Christmas, you would think it's there to appeal to children, yet on the other hand, it contains quite a bit of swearing, not to mention very adult, cynical, and business-like looks at the whole Christmas operation. And as a result, it's hard to pinpoint exactly what age group they were aiming for here. So, awkward teenager is what I'll settle on. The cast fill their roles relatively okay, though there's nothing especially stand out here in terms of their performances. Chris Evans, the American one, plays Mr. Glass Half Full easily enough, and Dwayne Johnson does his usual straight-laced, by-the-book macho man get-up as Callum Drift, and Lucy Liu is just sort of there, maybe reminiscing about the good old days. And of course, the antagonist, little Kernan Shipka, makes for a decent child-friendly villain, going all emo on us and giving us that full-on Avril Lavigne look. Still love you, girl. Overall though, everyone feels either their usual self or just a bit dialed in, and from my point of view, it makes for a rather bland meal. No one was especially heartwarming. In fact, the most personality and flavour seemed to come from J.K. Simmons as Father Christmas and Christopher Hivju as Krampus, who both played lesser screen time roles overall. The former gave a stern, wise man act, and Christopher, leaning into his bombastic acting, helped elevate everything and piling a bit of energy here and there. This plain oats dish of a Christmas film also lacked a proper feeling of magic. Yeah, sure, magic was there, but I'd say it was only in the end sequence that it actually started to capture that feeling of genuine, authentic Christmas magic. You know the kind, it's got a particular feel about it. Until then, the turn my back on the whole world hero Jack O'Malley and the worn-out Callum Drift dictated much of the overall tone. It was a bit exhausted just like those two were, and magic was mostly kept quite mechanical and grown up. That said, I did like the play with snowmen, making them out to be horribly nasty bad guys who can be defeated simply by removing their carrots, noses. And another positive was the film's overall message, that everyone deserves a second chance. And like many things, that rule always have grey areas, but it gave some hope, which I kind of liked. I can't see this becoming a legendary Christmas film on the level of Elf, Tim Allen's Santa Claus, Home Alone, and so on. There's just so many of them now. However, the 8-year-old I watched it with said it was good. He didn't rave about it like he did, say, I don't know, Mutant Mayhem, and had very little to say about it afterwards. But sometimes good is, well, good enough. This gets 4 Christmas trees out of a possible 8 Christmas trees.